Hello, everyone. Hello, hello, hello. First of all, I just want to say thank you to everyone who has liked the campaign announcement, who shared it, all of the calls, all of the texts, all of the well wishes. I'm so excited to be on this journey and to have so many people supporting me on the journey. So, tonight is just an opportunity for me to share with you my why, because I know a lot of you are supporting me because you believe in me personally, but I also want people to support me because of the platform that I'm running on. So this is going to be a quick live, so don't feel bad if you missed it in person. You can always go back and rewatch. You guys know, I'm not big on how many live viewers we get online because I know people are busy. It's a Friday night and it's close to Christmas, so hopefully you guys are out shopping and getting ready for the weekend and for the holiday. So just want to share a little bit about myself and introduce my platform. So let's get into it. My name, for those of you who don't know, is LaKesha Womack. I'm a business strategist, a faith leader, and someone who truly believes that when we work together, we all rise together. Tonight, I'm honored to introduce myself to you all, to share my platform for North Carolina's 14th Congressional District, and to invite you into a movement that is rooted in equity, dignity, and opportunity for every family in this community. I'm running because I believe our district deserves more than promises. We deserve a plan. And my plan is simple: to build an economy that works for everyone, not just the wealthy and the well connected. An economy where working families can breathe, small businesses can grow, and every child from Charlotte to Shelby, from Polk County to Burke County, from rural communities across Gaston County to neighborhoods shaping Mecklenburg's future, has a fair shot at success. Our district is one of the most beautifully diverse in the state, and in many ways, I think it represents the diversity of America itself. We are urban and suburban, we're rural and rapidly growing, we're longtime residents and a lot of new arrivals. We're entrepreneurs and educators, healthcare workers, small business owners, retirees, young professionals. We are truly a mix of people. And this diversity isn't a challenge like many would have us to believe because of gerrymandering. I believe it's our strength. North Carolina 14 reflects the full American story of resilience and possibility and hard work and community. When we craft policies that honor every part of this district, we're not only serving our region, but I believe we're showing what a stronger, fairer America can look like. I know what it's like to grow up in a rural town and to dream big, but I also know what it's like to build a business from the ground up, working hard for every client and every opportunity. I know what hard work looks like. I've walked alongside many nonprofits, churches, entrepreneurs, and community leaders across this country, and I can tell you with confidence that our people are not short on talent, our people are not short on ideas. We've simply been left out of the equation. Washington has treated economic justice like an afterthought, but I'm here to say enough. It's time to put our workers, our families, and our small businesses at the center of our economic agenda. So you might be asking, what does an economy that works for everyone look like? I actually asked that on my Facebook page last week, and it was very interesting to see what some of the responses were. For me, it looks like access to affordable health care, ensuring that our rural hospitals are fully funded, and making sure working families can afford their insurance premiums and their doctor's visits. Because access to health care should never lead to bankruptcy. It looks like stopping the FDA from approving forever pesticides that threaten our soil, our food systems, and our children's health. It looks like using science based research to guide children's vaccine schedules so that we can support families with transparency, accuracy, and trust. It looks like ensuring that our communities receive the FEMA dollars that they're promised when storms and flooding hit, because recovery should never depend on your zip code, your income, or your political affiliation. It looks like affordable housing in every zip code by bringing down the building costs that have been driven up by tariffs and rejecting policies like a 50-year mortgage that would trap families in debt instead of helping them use home ownership as a tool to build wealth. It looks like expanding access to rural broadband and creating jobs that fuel the next generation without leaving any community behind. But let me say this plainly. Those of us, I know I might not look like it, but those of us in our 40s and 50s are carrying a very unique weight right now. We're raising children who are stepping into an economy full of uncertainty. We wonder, will they find good jobs? Will they be able to afford a home? Will they have the stability that we work so hard to create when our economy keeps moving the goalposts for success? At the same time, we're supporting our aging parents, parents who have paid into a system their whole lives with the promise of Social Security and Medicare. And now, with political threats to these programs, we find ourselves asking, what happens to them if Washington breaks that promise? What happens to us if we're left to carry that burden? This is our lived reality, and it's why the policies we fight for must reflect the real lives of the people living them. It means protecting Social Security and Medicare, not gutting them. It means addressing student loan debt so young adults can start families, buy homes, and build wealth. It means holding corporations accountable when they profit from our labor but refuse to pay their fair share in taxes and in wages. It means defending reproductive freedom, voting rights, and safety in every community because economic freedom cannot exist without personal freedom. This campaign isn't about left or right. It's about moving forward. It's about people over politics. It's about results over rhetoric. It's about building a future where every family in North Carolina's 14th Congressional District can live, work, and dream without limits. But I can't do this alone. This movement needs you, even if you don't live in NC-14. If you believe in this vision, here's how you can help. First of all, visit our website, womack4nc14.com, to learn more about our platform, to learn more about which counties and cities are in North Carolina's 14th Congressional District. You can donate. Every contribution helps us to reach voters and build momentum. It doesn't matter how small or how large your donation, we can use the financial support so that we can get out the vote on March 3rd. You can volunteer. You can sign up to make phone calls. You can come help us knock on doors, to have conversations with people to let them know what's at stake in this upcoming election. And you can host a meet and greet. If you live in NC-14 and there are people that you know that I need to know, or people who need to meet me, sign up to host a meet and greet. I would love to come out and get to know you and hear your concerns. And most of all, you can share. Keep telling your friends, keep posting on social media, and invite other people to join our movement. I'm not running to be a career politician. I'm running because our community deserves a champion. We deserve someone who's going to fight for us, someone who's going to listen to your experiences, someone who's going to learn what you need, but most importantly, someone who's going to lead with integrity to deliver real results in Congress. I'm LaKesha Womack. I'm asking for your support, your partnership, and your vote, not just to go to Washington, but to take your voice with me. Because together, we can build an economy and a democracy that truly works for everyone. If you have any questions, feel free to type them in the chat, and I will answer them later. Thanks so much.